Hey, hello, good evening. Today I want to start with vlog number 15, so here it goes. It's already Saturday, the 13th of April 2024. I had an easy week. I saw two good friends of mine, which was really nice. I also had some conversations with my fellow artists from my art community. I didn't paint this time, but I did enjoy myself. Some nice conversations with a glass of red wine on the side. With one of them, I will paint some windows in an elementary school next to our art space. It is for a local community, for neighbors in that area, a place where they can talk and chill with each other. I'm looking forward to that. We'll get the paint for free, which is really nice. Even a small gift, I guess. It's the thought that counts, of course. In between, I'm reading my new book again. I have a good 3 weeks left before I can publish it. There is a writing contest on Amazon in which I want to participate. I also watched the last 3 episodes from The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, an animation series from Star Wars, which I really like. My musical taste of last week was different. I have listened to Guns N' Roses this time. I wasn't a big fan of them back in the day, but nowadays I do like them. Next are some pieces from my new book, a combination of the books I wrote, a best of in a way. So here it goes. I'm thinking about the mind and the soul. How deep can we go within ourselves? A thought comes and goes. Where does it stay in when it is out of the box thinking? Sometimes I lose control and I'm afraid of myself. Listening to a song, small artworks in words, they accompany me in the evening after the darkness has fallen. A thought pops up again, but this time in serenity, as the ocean flows over within peace and quietness. Like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Where do boundaries begin and end? Tough choices to be made. Personal feelings driving through the place I'm staying. Within you or without you. Time after time again. A wall has to be broken down. Playing pong with the boundaries between fantasy and reality. Where am I? Turning up the heater during autumn time. Rain falls down. Thinking about the flow of the seasons. I don't mind them. Years pass by. Spring and summer fade away, accompanying me through the life I have chosen for. Feelings from past lives appear. There is no ending. Frames for beautiful paintings to mirror with the highest spheres in the afterlife, redirecting the inner beauty, the essence of all life. To make heaven on earth, copying love forevermore. The mind can't get lost again in labyrinths. They are all made up in fear. Let yourself go and make new plans. Growing in universal love, linking with previous lives. A bridge will be built to cross the river of unconsciousness. A pharaoh's guiding through the stars and Milky Ways in the universe. The afterlife is close by though. Moving up, I'm seeing a man in the distance, glowing in a big bright white light. Like a lighthouse shining across the sea. Beautiful in colors everywhere to be seen. Temples, beautiful gardens, the sun and moon. Like a father and mother watching over each and every one of us. A place to stay, an own home. Glowing in eternity, forevermore. Moving from the afterlife to the earth again. Moving through time. I saw myself drown within fantasy of the world, a scene. How long did it last? Am I participating in the mess we are in? A war deludes you, but what is important? Anxiety controls most of the hungry people. A bullet is an easy way out. To shoot another person or to commit suicide. What is control? Is it necessary? Doing bad things you have to make good for in future lives. A movie passes by. Darkness, darker than the night. Where am I? Can I understand the situation I'm in? Like a nightmare, haunting you day after day. Time fades away. Soon, I will be ready. I'm moving up the stairs to the higher grounds, looking down in foggy places of the past. I had a good life. I'm satisfied. From there on, love will shine in every future life. Letting go of the frames of my camera, black and white shots of another time. Color changes everything. Closer to home. More easy to move in between energies of love. Personality and character makes you feel alive. A good person dying and being reborn again. Remembered for everything he or she did. Great souls will be remembered, even if it takes many lives to understand. Ahead of time. Individual thoughts to create collective thoughts. Lending a hand to understand. Being pulled up. Some things had its time in the past. They won't be needed anymore. Looking many steps ahead. Like playing a game of chess. How deep concentrating are you? Is each step a life or a thought in many choices you have within one life? A day in a year, a cycle, working in progress, sleeping to understand and to forget. Star shines from the past before you were born. a path we all took. We are all reincarnated souls. Different point of views? Don't get lost though. Planet and stars everywhere, invisible paths so close. The gates will open in time with bigger cycles for a better understanding. Moving from planet to planet for a long time already. Moving from the afterlife to the earth for many years without knowing about it. It is our home for now, living between two worlds. I have been around the globe many times, as male and female, on all continents, as a brother and sister, being reborn time after time again. I think that's really beautiful. Why should we kill each other? Why should we discriminate each other in colors of skin and in male or female divided? Another war on the horizon, a waste of time, dying again. For what? Being divided while we are the same as a whole, a different opinion, a different religion, a different country. In this life, I'm Dutch. In the afterlife, I'm a person of love, trying to change the ways we think. Lives will fade away. Thinking about the past, I had many religions throughout my lives, only to notice that most don't talk about reincarnation and traveling with your twin soul to other planets. I fought in many wars, only to notice that it was a waste of time. How can I shake hands with future lives in the love of God, in universal love? I quit with earthly visions, stuck within one life and destroying everything that comes on your path. Stardust in front of my eyes. We will meet again. Not being stubborn and in hate to other living creatures. Take a step back and look at what you have done in this life. The afterlife is really beautiful, and I want to resonate with the highest spheres in love and not in pain and sadness. Don't do things you will regret. God is justice as well. It's time to change big time. And then the last piece, taking a sidetrack in the mind. What is the mind actually? Where do thoughts and feelings go to? How can I interact with myself? How can I interact with other people? How deep in feelings are you? Labyrinths with time, woven through your mind. Fantasy worlds keep stacking up until you can't cope with them anymore. A major breakdown. How do you perceive reality? Are you lost within yourself? That is possible. The mind is full with fake designs, projecting that on everything. You can become psychotic, and that goes really deep within your soul. You need to learn everything all over again. Things you've never learned in school or at work. They aren't teaching you about the inner core of yourself, about God and the afterlife. We do need schooling about these things as well, about feeling the afterlife, thinking about past lives. That is really a world out there we can't see with our eyes, but we can see with our feelings. Labyrinths in fear and anxiety are of the past. You can never get stuck in eternity in the darkness. Love will open up for you, walking in a faraway land, but so close. The mind is something you do need. Letting go of everything and learn yourself really well within yourself. Letting go of the dark places, places you once visited where you did bad things. That energy is inside of you, projecting the inner world of that life on your life you are living right now, mirroring it with higher spheres to see where you are. You had good lives as well, of course. We are all moving forward to the end of our reincarnation cycle at Earth, or maybe even halfway. That is different for everyone, of course. We will learn about the afterlife in the future. It will become the new standard. Learning about your own inner worlds, how to think, how to meditate, how to feel, learning new things as well. Babies aren't dumb. There is an old soul inside of them. Their soul is way higher than the outside tells. He or she must wait until later on in their lives to show all they have inside of them, not projecting the society on their inner thoughts and feelings. There is so much more. They only need to grow and need to take care of themselves. Alrighty, that was a good piece. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself. It was nice to talk about it. Alrighty, I would say have a really great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.